Hello, everyone. Tony here, your Whispering Angel, to do your weekly spiritual guidance reading. It's very cold where I'm at. Yeah, it's like 20 degrees. They're calling for snow. We haven't got the snow they said we were supposed to get, so I'm kind of grateful for that. But anyway, it is December 1st, so happy December 1st. Thanksgiving is over with. I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. December 1st, guys, 24 more days, and the big guy's coming. Ho, 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 ho. So I hope everyone's getting prepared for that. It came fast. Oh, guys, I swear it comes faster and faster and faster and faster. So anyway, that being said, prayers and blessings to everyone who needs them. I can't think of everything's going well so far on the health front that I know of. A couple of my friends, I've been sending prayers and blessings out to them. I don't think Cambry will care if I give her a shout out. She's needing a little bit of prayers and blessings on her end. I think she's the only one right now. I'm sure there was somebody else, but I can't think of them right now. But anyway, guys, prayers and blessings to her. Because she's been posting, so I don't think she'll care, but prayers and blessings to her. Trying to gather up some funds for her. Anyway, reach for the stars, my friends. Reach for the stars. Good luck reaching. No, just kidding. I mean literally, but no. Hey, sky's the limit, right? Actually, your imagination is the limit. I heard that somewhere along the line, but it's the same thing. Imagination, reaching for the stars, the limit. You guys can do anything you want. Today's the new moon. Set your intentions. Do your manifesting. Come catch me live on TikTok. Somebody wanted to know how to reach me on TikTok. I'm always inviting you guys. So it's Tony Sargent 6, the Whispering Angel. Come catch me live. Goodness, guys. So I'm racking my brain. I'm going to Shadow and Light. I have not done this deck, and I can't tell you the last time. It's not an easy deck, but in the shower I heard Shadow and Light, Shadow and Light, Shadow and Light. I go, okay. Because Spirit has this way of saying, Tony, do it. Tony, do it. And I'm like, okay. Bear with me. Because these cards have two sides. They have two words on each side, and you've got to do the polarity of both of them. So it's like, oh, yeah. Early Sunday morning, let's make Tony think. Yeah. Let's make Tony rock her brain and go, ooh. Sometimes Spirit's got like, let's not make Tony it easy for Tony. So let me know if you get any good news. Let me know ideas. I ask you this every week. But I don't ever hear back from you. Never. Kind of don't want to use those. So let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Love and hurt. Love and hurt. So the idea of these cards is to give you an idea of what the words mean. So like I said, I haven't used this deck in a long time. So love is okay, for starters, love isn't something that just happens, guys. It's not something that happens to us. Love is something that we work on. Love is something that basically we earn. It's like, it's a feeling. I know you think it happens to you, but it's not like somebody comes and sprinkles love on us. It's like we earn love, we feel love, we learn love. It's not something that just happens to us. And we have to hurt sometimes. Love hurts. And the reason love hurts is because we have to learn that lesson through love. To understand what love is. We take advantage of love. We hurt through love for a reason. It's to learn the lesson of love. So love and hurt go hand in hand, unfortunately. So we have to learn the lesson of why it hurts. And so in order to learn or hurt from love, it's to appreciate love. It's to appreciate the love that's given to us. And there's so many kinds of love, because we all think, I know what love is. Do we? Do we really understand love? So we have to hurt in order to understand it. I know that makes no sense, but love is something that doesn't just happen to us. It's not what it happens to us. It's something that we're given. It is something that we have to appreciate. Love is something so beautiful and miraculous. Like, we automatically feel love when we have a child or something like that, or a grandchild. But when we love a partner, oh my gosh, we have to build on that trust. We have to build on that feeling, that mutual in our heart. But then we get hurt, and we're like, it's not the love that hurts, it's the feelings that hurt. Because love doesn't hurt. It's the feelings, and then we have to understand why it hurt. So then we have to hurt to understand why. I know that doesn't make sense, but why does love hurt? It's not the love that hurts. It's the feelings that go along with the hurt. So it's not that love, it's not what happens it's what happens along with the love. So we have to understand the difference. So I know that's not making a whole lot of sense to you right now. So we have to understand love and hurt. So we can love all we want, but we have to understand why it hurts. Discomfort and resentment. So why are we discomfort, and resentment? So if we are if we're feeling a little bit of discomfort in a relationship or in a job or with a friendship or with a person, it's because we're not speaking our mind. We're not speaking how we're feeling. We're not saying what we want. So here we are. We're not saying how we feel, possibly in a relationship. We're not saying what we want. So now we're getting these feelings of resentment, these negative feelings. So we're feeling resentment. So that's not fair either. So here we are. We're building up on these negative feelings because we're not saying how we feel. So we're feeling discomfort. So when we're not speaking our mind, we're not saying how we feel. So this builds up to resentment. So if we're not speaking or saying or showing how we really, really feel, it builds up to resentment. Then that causes discomfort and resentment in a relationship. So if you're sitting there saying, there's so many things I need to say, but you're not saying them, then it builds up to resentment. And whose fault is that? So if you are feeling uncomfortable and discomfort in a relationship, at a job, in a situation, speak your mind. Speak what you have to say. Don't hold it up, because then you become a pressure cooker, and then all this resentment builds up. And then arguing ensues. So if you're not speaking up, you have no one to blame but yourself. So then you can avoid the conflict and bring it peace. So when we get rid of the conflict of the discomfort and resentment, you can avoid the conflict and have peace. So when we get rid of conflict and anger and resentment in ourselves and with other people, we find peace. I see a pattern coming here. So when we get rid of the conflict in our minds, in our bodies, in our souls, we find peace. So when we have love and hurt, discomfort and resentment, and we find inner or outer conflict, so when we're conflicted about something and we're trying to find that peace, that didn't come out right. When we're trying to resolve a conflict, inner or outer, battling ourselves and our minds, when we can find it, we find peace. So when we're battling ourselves, when we're battling our minds, when we're battling our souls, and we can find that conflict, when we're battling and butting heads, we can speak our mind, we can find the love, We can find where the hurt is, we find peace. When we can resolve that conflict, we find that peace. Peace of mind. Peace of mind. And then we find forgiveness over grimness. Because remember, forgiveness does not remove the other person from their actions over their situation, from the pain, the hurt, the anger, the trauma, or anything that they did to us. It lets you off the hook. It releases your pain. It releases your trauma. It releases so much from you. It takes that weight off of your shoulders, off your back that you're carrying around like this all the time. You're always like, oh, it helps you. And it doesn't make you feel grim. You're always feeling this grimness, this ucky, nasty stuff in your mind and your soul and your heart. They don't even have to know you've forgiven them. They don't even have to know it. You know it. They don't have to know. It does not let them off the hook at all. Karma still gets them. You know it. Your grimness is all that ucky, nasty buildup inside you. It's like all that greasy oil stuff that builds up. And you just want to shed it away. So you can once again stand up tall and go, oh, I can breathe. I can walk tall because I forgave all the hurt and I can love again. The discomfort and resentment is gone. The conflict is gone. The peace is there because I've forgiven, and the green, ucky, nasty, boogery shit is gone. So, love is something that's given to you to earn, to love unconditionally. Learn to love yourself first, unconditionally. Love is not something that happens. Love is something that's you do. It's a mindset. It's something in your heart. So let's get rid of the discomfort and resentment. Let's find inner peace and get rid of the conflict. Let's do some forgiveness this week. So love over hurt. You have to hurt to understand how important love is. Love is a feeling. Love is comfort and joy and happiness. But you have to hurt to understand love. And then let's get rid of the discomfort and resentment over not speaking how we feel. Because we have to stop resenting our partners, our friendships, and not being in a discomforting relationship by resenting someone, because this resentment builds up when we don't talk to each other. And then these conflicts can be resolved by speaking our minds. But, sometimes we have to build up, sometimes we have to have a conflict, like a tower moment, to have peace. And then we have to have forgiveness for ourselves and for other people to move forward. So I hope that makes sense, guys. I love you. I told you these were not easy cards. So I love you. Happy December 1st. 24 more days till Christmas. Come catch me live on TikTok. I love you. Have a great day.